Welcome to yet another beer review. This is Crux Brewery Doublecross Dark Belgian Style Ale. Crux opened in 2012. It was started by one of the brewmasters and former employees of Deschutes. Both are located in Bend, Oregon. Here's what the bottle looks like. The Crux four-way arrows, I don't know what the hell that is. And then Doublecross Dark Belgian Style Ale. As of now, it is a winter-only beer. This was $7. All their bottles look the same with the exception of the background color and, of course, the name of the beer. The bottle gives a little bit of detail on the back here. A vibrant reddish-black hue, substantial body, and pleasant headiness give this dark Belgian style ale an alluring first impression. The intense flavors of dark candy sugar conspire to deceive with flavors that remind us of preserved fruits and holiday spicing, but the true agent is the Trappist yeast. That's what I was reading, but it's impossible to read on video, and I have had a hard time reading. The ingredients are not really listed in detail, but they say a little bit more on the website. Don't turn your back on this one. Crux's interpretation of a strong, dark Belgian ale is a blend of Belgian malts, Belgian dark candy sugar, Oregon sterling hops, and Yakima Delta hops for flavor that is deceptively sweet and innocent. What does a Trappist mean as far as the yeast is concerned? It means it originated from a true Trappist monk brewery. Belgian dark candy sugar is caramelized beet sugar. Gives it sweetness, maybe a little body, some flavor. That's about it, but it's really nice, and most Belgian dark beers I've seen have it. Sterling hops give a fruity, sometimes a wood-like flavor to beer. I actually don't know anything about the Delta hops. 11% alcohol, so really high. It's basically a quad at 20 IBU. Probably full body, although medium would be acceptable too. Well, of course, the Belgian characteristics, a little bit spicy, fruity. Just the notes of a Trappist, which is just very rich and full. And I'm expecting dark fruit flavors. Hard to say if it'll be in the mulch or not because I don't know what they put in here. Generally, those fruit flavors come primarily from the malts, but there may very well be some from the yeast. Almost any dark fruit you can think of is probably going to be a combination of that. Plum, fig, cherry, blackberry, grape, the dark grape, not the green ones. Beet sugar, generally that's to increase the alcohol content, but I've also read can taste some sugars out of that. Oh boy, oh yeah, oh yeah. They were saying a reddish brown hue, and it is. I'm even getting some maroon or purple colors at the bottom. I don't know if you can really see that in video. They're usually a medium to a dark brown or mahogany. The color is definitely from malts and the dark candy sugar that's been caramelized. Again, that's beet sugar. Dark fruits. I'm thinking raisin, fig, some dark sugars, maybe hints of a cherry. It's very rich off the nose. It's not wafting off of it, but it's definitely present. Maybe cooked sugar, dark candied fruits is what I'm thinking. But I was kind of anticipating there might be a little bit of alcohol wafting off the nose, being 11%. The alcohol is very well hidden. Immediately goes to the roof of my mouth and just kind of hangs out there. It's pretty light on the palate. It tastes medium body. The dark malts are present, so it does have a malty backbone to it. A little bit of sweetness from probably the malts. Gives a nice light coating. Doesn't hang around too long. There's residual sweet, candy, a little bit of fruity notes. And they're hanging around a little while, but they're really soft. And then they just kind of slowly evaporate. I'm getting more fruits. It's making me think of a cherry, a plum, maybe some raisin. I'm thinking maybe some holiday treats a little bit. Just hints of that. It has a semi-richness to it, not real powerful. I can't taste the alcohol in here, so it's well hidden. There's no hot bite or bitterness at all. Nice mouthfeel to it. It's a little bit thick, a little chewy, a little tiny bit. The recipe alone for this is probably pretty simple based on the little bit they've said there, but they're still using really good malt and a good Trappist yeast. That's where the flavors are coming from, primarily from the yeast, and then second from the malt, because Belgian yeast is just rich in flavors. Nice, rich taste. It's not so rich it's overpowering. This is definitely a sipper. I would not slam this. It does have some of the signature Belgian flavors to it. Covers my mouth, but probably 70-80% of it's on the roof again. Same gentle coating, cooked sugar, light, dark fruits, soft maltiness backbone. Maybe a little bit caramel in there. What happens, I drink it, all the flavors are here, and then they go down, and then they hang out a little while, and then they slowly vanish. I'm not noticing any spices in it, although there could be some. I get more of the fruit and the maltiness out of here. Still tastes medium body, no hop presence at all, not bitter. Still has a nice richness to it. Compared to the glass, it tastes the same. There is nothing new I'm picking up out of the bottle I didn't get out of the glass. Same body, same mouthfeel, still tastes complex, multi-dimensional, there's character to it, a good array of flavors. I don't get any off flavors at all from this. No rotten fruits, no diacetyl, the bottle's not skunked from sunlight, no chemical oxidation. The fruit tastes good and solid. There's no rotten, nasty flavors from the wrong fermentation temperature. No astringency, DMS, cardboard paper, none of that stuff. This is solid. Would I buy this again? Oh yeah, I would. Would I recommend it? If you like dark Belgian ales, a little bit of that fruit, the malt, all that stuff I talked about, I would recommend this. It's a good beer. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's way up there. This is still very good, very well done. Tastes like they say. So I think it's at least average, maybe a little bit above average. Not the best, but very good, solid beer. Crux Brewing, Bend, Oregon, Doublecross Dark Belgian Style Ale. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, anything to say, leave them in the comments. That's all I have for this review. I'm going to finish off this really good dark Belgian. Cheers.